Hi, I'm Cayman, and today, for some odd reason, I decided to build university housing. Uh, I don't know why, I just decided to do it. Um, I guess because, my super sim has to go to college at some point, so I was like, let me build her some housing that she can go to when she finally goes to school, so that she doesn't have to deal with her family when she's in school. That was the idea. Yeah, her older brother is in university right now, and he isn't doing so hot. I'm guessing because I'm not focusing on him like at all. I kind of wanted to put a rocket ship in here. I'm actually kind of proud how I did the bicycles. Brain fart. This little setup doesn't stay. It was cute when I first did it, but I was like, not really loving it. But honestly, I really like how the whole build turned out. It's got a lot of pokey bits, which if you've seen old houses, you know they are very pokey. I didn't mean to make it look like really old, and then I read the description of the lot, and I was like, oh, that's what it's supposed to be. But the original house looked so bad. And I was using those columns right there to, like, hide the seams of the foundation and the platforms. I decided we needed bikes, like a lot of bikes. Even though, like, 7-8 people can live in this house. I don't know why, but for some odd reason, that window not going all the way to the top was bugging me. But yeah, this is a very, very pokey build. But you know what? I like it. This is how I like to make chimneys, so. And for the life of me, I don't know why I forget that the diagonal roofs exist. But I did put a rounded roof on, so that's that. But yeah, it's a very pokey house. Or a very pokey build. And you know what? That's pretty cool. I like it. We got a couple of balconies. You can actually go on the balconies. I really like this fencing from Businesses on Hobbies, but sorry, I'm really stuffed up. But I would love it if it didn't have the red bit. You know, the red and yellow little caution tape. It would just make more sense to have like a non-caution taped version. I didn't realize this, but the brick that I put on the house originally was U-Bright brick instead of like Brightchester or whatever it's called. So I fixed that later when I realized what it is. This is a little like half bath. Just a toilet and a sink, and that's pretty much it. Ironically, it's like one of the first things that go in. Upstairs, I do have a shower room and a toilet room. So, like, they can shower on one end of the house and go to the bathroom on the other end. But there is bathrooms. Well, a bathroom. There is multiple toilets. I am so stuffed up. And my water cup is almost empty. I need to get some more water. I need to refill that. I should probably go to bed. Also, why can't, for university housing, we can't have a way to cook food? I guess they don't want Sims causing fires? I don't know. Like, while they're studying, because there was a lot of fires in university life for The Sims 3. Was that the title of that pack? Or was it just university? Anyway, I put in a vending machine and a microwave and a little pressure cooker. I basically designed this house as like a sorority house. What was I doing right there? I don't know. But, this was hours ago. I mean, it's 2 a.m. when I'm recording this voiceover. I thought a little bay window would be cute, but then I realized none of the bay window seats fit, so I kind of just shoved a couch in there. And got a bookshelf, because, you know, students need to read. And this room right here is a little study area and research area. It took me forever to get the placement of the desks. I didn't want them blocking the door, and that was my jaw just popping. Yeah, I didn't want them blocking the door, but I also wanted the Sims to actually use the desks. I don't know if they'll be able. I don't know if they'll actually be able to use the desks. I haven't play tested this place yet, so might have to play test it. But if you want to download it, it's on the gallery now. I didn't change the name. It's still Darkwing House, mainly because it kind of suits the build, I guess. Kind of. Okay, you know it's my build when you see the Get Famous flooring. I love that floor. I think it's called like Wild West flooring or something. I adore it. It is just the best wood in the entire game. My personal opinion. If you don't agree, that's fine. But that's my opinion. And I'm going to stick with it. As I said, if you don't agree, build your own stuff. And use your own flooring. Or you can download my stuff and change the flooring if you want. Y'all didn't see it, but I just shrugged. I was having a hard time finding a light for that room. And I thought the Vintage Glamour light was kind of cute. I also thought the Enchanted by Nature light was also nice, but I was like, not everybody's gonna have that. But then I remembered, oh yeah, I am building this mostly for me. So I did fit in the debate thing. I also got in a bot building station and a woodworking table. And why is this so spinny? What was I doing, me? Past me. A few hours ago, me. And I do, I wanted smoke to come out of the chimney, so that's what those are. Hopefully when the game is going and there's a fire in the fireplace, that actual smoke comes out. This build does get more pokey as we go along. Although I am changing the brick. Also, I didn't like the other one, so that's why I changed it. And also because the name. And you gotta use something on half walls so Sims don't put like plates and stuff on them. I thought, oh, since this spot has a chimney, I should probably put a fireplace on it. I should probably put smoke detectors in with all the fireplaces. There is a smoke detector in the kitchen, just in case something catches on fire. I don't know what, like, if somebody's like making salad, the salad could catch on fire. I tried to include a little closet and a little storage thing in every room because it made sense to me anyway that the students would have something for their clothes and also something for their personal belongings. And I also kind of designed this room as like every room has a theme. This one is just green and like prep squad. I should have put some like cheerleader stuff in here, but I didn't. Unfortunately, I think there's only like one thing of like storage in this room. And then I discovered the university pack has its own showers that can be like multiple people can use at once. And of course I'm using move objects for the entire building. What's my cat doing? I just heard a thump. I like that banner. That's a cute little banner. But they do have a plant in the corner, so. But yeah, this is very, like, school spirit room. So that's the vibe of that room. Then you have this room, which is the black and white room with the light green walls. Here's where I'm trying to like put in both a dresser and the little storage thing. And as you can see, I'm like trying to theme it. We need more like alarm clocks in this game. Like mini fridge and like white microwave. And we got like 3 little stalls for the toilets. I do end up putting like 4 sinks with 8 little sets of toothbrushes. So that, well, there's like 8 beds. So there's a toothbrush for everybody. Actually, no, wait, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 beds in the end. So there's 5 rooms, but one of them is a double bed. So you can have 2 Sims if they're in a relationship. Share a room. But, I don't think this room has the storage either. Yeah. And then there's this room, which is, I think, the same size as the other room. This is the orange and purple room, and here is me very annoyed that the set of furniture doesn't come in purple. Like, that wardrobe does not come in purple. The mini fridge comes in purple. And so is that microwave that's base game. But there is so much that does not come in purple. And it's really annoying. Because purple is my favorite color. And I kind of want to build my own, like, Barbie dream house. With purple. You know? Is that too much to ask? Maybe one day they'll add more stuff to the game that's purple. And then I can build my own little Barbie dream house with purple instead of pink. And here is the, like, double bedroom. Yeah, the bed's up against the wall, but I mostly kind of like designed it for a single sim. But you can have a couple in here. I did build the... What in the world was my cat getting into? Okay, I found out what my cat was doing. He was stuck on top of a wardrobe. I got him down, but he was freaking out a little bit, so he kinda got me with his claw. But not quite like... he didn't break skin or anything. He's just Salem being Salem. Salem is the name of my cat. He's a little black fuzzball. He's 2 years old. He is a wild child. He is a black cat with orange cat software. That is the best way I can describe him. But I love him to death because who doesn't love cats? Like, he is my baby. He is my fur child. He is a sweet little booger butt when he wants to be. He's super cute. He has these big old eyes. But then he gets into trouble and knocks over stuff and claws you when you're just walking by. I got a scratch on my arm the other day from giving him a bath. But that's on me. I was giving him a bath, so that one's understandable. Then I got on my other arm 2 puncture holes from his claws. I was just walking by. I was just minding my own business. He was on top of a shelf. I was just walking by into the kitchen and he just I was like, dude, ow. But I still love him. He's an indoor cat. My dad wants to make him an outdoor cat, but he freaks out every time he goes outside. I'm like, yeah, no, he's not going to be an indoor cat. I mean, not going to be an outdoor cat because he freaks out going outside. He has really bad anxiety. So he stays inside. I thought it'd be funny if I put in the satellite dish. And see, there's the debate thing. And I gave it some treats. And I was like, oh, this place needs a bar because what's the university without drinking? And I was like, oh, I need to like clean up the fencing a little bit because it looks a little weird. And I didn't realize the banner is still right there in the corner. But you know what? I kind of like it right there. So I'm going to leave it. I don't remember if I did anything else. Oh yeah, I put in those things. Anyway, if y'all want to download it, it's Darkwing House. I didn't change the name. Here it is. And enjoy. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.